money for hand, back for ground. Though it don't normally end like that, because we can, even in our society here, so many of them have died mysteriously.
Some they will even take their kidney.
Yeah.
That's right.
Then at the end, they will just tag it organ harvest.
All these Yahoo boys that go and carry hookup girls, they have their reasons, and so are using them for rituals. Some family, parents, they don't ask their children, where are you making this money from?
There's somebody that just pay a night and made up to 200,000. Okay, what do you expect it will be the fate of others that is not even though making up to 20,000 in a month?
There are some men, they will prefer to marry hookup girls.
The man just priced and got 1 million naira.
No.
Let me just tell you one thing.
Sense.
That's not ball age where me practice cage very much.
Welcome to BMTV in Nsukka. Today, we are going to talk about a very interesting topic because a lot of things are happening in the society now. We have decided to discuss this topic that will interest you and also enlighten you on some things. But before I go forward, I would like to do one thing for us. Please subscribe, be cool. Now let's continue. We are going to be talking about social vices amongst young women. And one of the social vices we are going to be talking about today is hookup. Hookup normally is supposed to mean hooking up with someone, whether it has to do with sexual activities or whatever. But in a normal sense, hookup is now prostitution, because prostitution simply means any sexual arrangement that has to do with you. You are exchanging sex for money or for any other benefits. And that's the same thing that happens with hookup. I decided to talk on hookup because, yes, it's a very sensitive topic, because it has to do with the person that is doing the hookup, the client, and even the society in general. So then today we are going to talk about the causes, what caused this, how did the female gender become so vulnerable to the act of hookup. Then again, we are going to talk about the consequences, the aftermath of after you've indulged in hookup. What could be the consequences? Because yes, it is a social vice, and that is why you should have a consequence. And then when we are done talking about the consequences, we are going to also talk about the way forward, which is how do you move away from the cycle of prostitution for someone that's started it already, someone that's already into hookup. How do you move away from that cycle? Okay, and now I'm going to leave the floor open for our sister here to talk on the causes of hookup amongst our young ladies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And so many causes of hookup among the female gender in the society today. One of it is peer group pressure. We have a poor family background. We have a poverty. We have greed. And then a lot of them. Then talking about peer group pressure, find out that because you want to trend with your mates, you go into hookup just to have, just have designer bags, wear designer shoes, go on vacations and all that. Then is one of the reasons why some ladies go into hookup, because it's a fast means of them getting money, urgent money. Then coming to poor family background, some people, it's not as if they really want to go into hookup, but seeing the family they're coming from, they'll be like, my parents are suffering, I have younger ones, or can imagine my siblings, we are eating from hand to mouth. What am I going to do? Seeing that there is no employment out there for me, and some employments, they will be like, it's not meant for ladies and all that. And some of them will be like, because they feel like the easiest means for them to get easy money is hookup, they go into it. Then greed on the other side, you have something but you're not contented with that thing that you have. You want to have more. Because I've seen people that come from average home, or even rich family,
And they're still
engaged, yes.
But
they only want to be the cause.
A student in school,
and also this sure is not a spiritual problem. Because everything
is not meant to be spiritual. Because some people, they bring spirit to themselves. Because the fact is, even during that hookup,
Official invitation.
you have to hear that you invite different spirits to yourself. Because all these Yahoo boys that go and carry hookup girls, they have their reasons. And so we're using them for rituals. So we take all the indomies in their body system. You see, you're taking their female all the reproductive organs. Thereby, after schooling or when you eventually get married, you find out that it's been possible for you to give birth because you don't have indomie.
That reminds me, one of my friends said that he's not going to get married to anyone until you bet that she expect.
that means they want to go for fertility test.
Swap.
Go. Do you know, because it's spiritual, some you might even go for fertility tests. Every organ will be there physically, yeah, but spiritually is no longer there. Because I've seen a story where they said that they took a lady for ritual, and the native doctor was like, "Why did you bring her here?" Say, "Sir, I brought her because she's a hookup here." So the thing you're looking for is no longer here because they have already, another thing I've already in that year. So where we feel like find out that physically she might be menstruating, seeing ovulation and all that, but spiritually, nothing no longer anymore.
Okay, so can you talk about other cause?
Then we are said something about unemployment, right? In the society today, you find out that some jobs they would be like, you are a woman, women are weaker vessels, you can't do this kind of job and all that. Then thereby making some ladies like, since they say we cannot fit into the society, as in this job is not for us, hook up, nobody will reject us. Whether you are ugly or you are beautiful, now you can do this up. As long as you can do it, because they get anything. So men are not looking at faces. Some of those Yahoo guys that are looking for indomies, it's not your face that they want. They want you can make money. So whether you are ugly or you are beautiful, they don't care. Do you understand? So that is the first means of them getting money. Then another societal factor that I'm seeing that contributes much on the increase of hookup among the female gender today is patriarchy and gender inequality. Though you find out that men trying to be like we are the head over women, even in the family, is causing a serious problem. You find out in the family they will say that a woman, what can she perform? What does she have to bring? What can she even do? So women, because they don't have sense, or should I say that they don't think. You know, women sometimes they don't think before acting. They realize since they're trying to see that we cannot bring anything to the table, we don't have anything to offer to the family. Okay, we'll show them. Thereby going into
What for them? What will happen means what should they be the reason why a female lady, let's say a lady, will not have that kind of IQ to be able to decipher that okay, this is bad, I'm not supposed to be it. Do you think education has a role to play there?
education have in some way, and the parental background contribute also, because you don't stop praying for your child until that person, even when that person gets married, they keep on praying. Some family parents, they don't ask their children, where are you making this money from? Somebody like my mom, you cannot just come in and bring some as something. Sometimes she will tell you, oburo mami and oburo me how to talk we go. So your mom do ya. So she knows, my mom know my pay. She know how much I earned. So if I bring something like tomorrow now, I buy Benz or I go and buy Venza, which I know that my salary even a year cannot buy it. You ask questions. But some parents, because they don't care, their own is that their children should be bringing things for them. I see a mother, their child, this lady that I'm talking about, she's late, but she keeps on buying things for her mom. But at the end of it, that time, it's like people have not actually known about HIV. I was still 10, I was in primary school. But when I grew up, I discovered my auntie was telling me that what killed her was because she was into hookup.
Wow.
So she contacted HIV.
Yeah.
Or majority.
Hi.
Yeah, because that was right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've really talked much on the causes of hookup activities. You mentioned a lot of things, and I would like our brother here to talk on the consequences, because just like you have mentioned that someone died as a result of contracting HIV, so there's something caused someone to start doing hookup, and at the end there is a consequence for the action. So let's hear from you. What are the consequences?
Thank you, Lovett.
You
Hookup have a lot of consequences.
spell it out.
All these social vices in our society today. You know now, job have not bro me now. And coming to one of the pressing consequences of a hookup in our societies today is number one, it made so many things. It increased. Yes.
So many things increase, like
Yes, like use in our society increased as a result of somebody that just pay a night and made up to 200,000. Okay, what do you expect it will be the effect of others that is not even though making up to 20,000 in a month?
Okay, you are saying that increase the price of things.
Things, yeah.
Okay.
You will see somebody that is not doing anything using iPhone 14 Pro.
Buying cars.
And another thing is this: our parents is one of the major problem we have in this issue of a hookup because they are contributing so much on it. How can your daughter you send to school in one of the university in this country or within this our society, you only pay for her school fees and the transport? You don't even care about other welfare of
Okay, I think you are going back to the courses.
no, not actually the
Yeah, I was going back on the
no. So, okay, look at the effects in our societies. Number one, so many of them do lost their life as a result of hookup, because hookup mostly they hook up with someone they don't know, they haven't seen. Maybe it's through somebody, through this person, like the internet or through internet. Yeah, so they get in touch with the person, which you don't know what the person have
in his mind
or in his mind towards you. You can be used to sacrifice to one date like that, which you don't know, because sometimes it's not all about the issue of give me this money for hand, back for ground. Though it don't normally end like that, because we can, even in our society here, so many of them have died mysteriously.
Some they will even take their kidney.
Yeah. Then at the end they will just tag it organ harvest. Organ harvest. When you check the phone of the person,
You will not be
and you will understand the whole conversation between the victim and the client. So that is just it. The much I can say is that it is one of the major factors that contribute to infertility.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's actually part of it, the other sequence. Yes. Okay, and talking about this internet of a thing, there was a video I saw. The young man invited two ladies at a go, and he was proudly showing it on social media when he was giving them the invitation. So that's how people now got to know that, okay, these people are missing, and they went to go and see this person was because of the video the man made on social media. You see that people are not even afraid of what government might do or what the law says about it. So it shows that the female gender are at risk, because if you are ready to give your life out there because of money, whatever you see you get. That's what they call, we are not the client. Nobody
Look at what's
that only most of the clients.
Love it. That's what's actually happened on that video you are saying now. That video is that one of them, the man just priced them 1 million naira.
No. Oh, okay.
The incident happened at Imo State.
You don't need to mention where it happened.
Okay, so 1 million naira is, so he contacted the second female hookup as well. Let them go and chop the man.
Okay.
But one of the lady is very, very smart by disclosing her whereabouts to one of her friends. So this is how the man just gets caught at the end of the one lady. So had it known that the young lady did not disclose her whereabouts, it would have just ended like that.
And again, before now, people see this issue of hookup as something that should not even be mentioned. If you let's say now you are passing by, you see someone that is into hookup, and you call that person a hookup, is it hookup? Yeah. So what kind is funny? The person will fight you, but it doesn't mean that the person will not still continue doing it. So you find out that even though people do not like to be called that name, they still do it. And you find out that some persons, they do not start doing it because they really wanted to. It could be coercion. Maybe someone forced them.
But some are proud of what they're doing, because I've seen someone probably saying that she's a street girl. So if she wants me to scatter things here, I'll scatter it. In my papers,
But when you're a street girl does not mean you are into hookup.
street girl, all of us know what she means because she's into hookup.
Man, street girl can mean a husband.
We know she doesn't have a shop.
Yeah.
In that scenario, all of us there know that she doesn't have a shop.
So not to know the street she's talking about. No,
All the shop is in her.
Yet she said she's a street girl. If you want me to scatter or scatter or bully everything else, somebody using that things that I'm a street girl. It's not just an ordinary street girl. You should know that something is backing her up.
but because
She doesn't own a shop.
it's baffles me not to see people who proudly come out to say before now. Okay, I'll tell a story of a man who fought with his fellow man because the man called his wife Ashawo in his presence. So he was like, how can you call my wife Ashawo? And he picked up a fight. Unfortunately for him, he was not strong enough, and the person who started the fight saw himself on the ground. So that's where the fight started. So then people were afraid of being called. People don't like, there's this stigma that has to do with Ashawo. But now those things are no longer there. Well, even at that, we still know that one of the consequences is this post-traumatic stress disease. Like
STD.
yes, or no, it's not like STD. It's kind of disorder. You will not be comfortable with yourself any longer. You feel like this thing I have done, I am not supposed. That's for someone that has that moral conscience. That's when there's a case of coercion. Maybe you were forced into doing it. Then at the end, you feel like, how I wish I had somebody to help me out of this kind of situation. And at the end of the whole thing, you will not be yourself again. So that's the stigma that has. It's one of the consequences that I'm trying to mention. But okay, thank you so much.
I love it. The truth of the matter remains that any activities you are not proud of,
Yeah,
abstain from it.
thank you.
Somebody just asked a question. Why is it that all these people producing alcohol, they are not using one of the drunkard
To that,
that use the way somebody or but they will use a somebody who is very, very sensitive enough, who doesn't drink to stupor.
they will not like so negative effects now.
When they call you, they know, like, let me just assume that I know what you are doing. But when I call you, you are a teacher. If I call you a teacher, you will say proud of it, barrister. But why is that when you see a criminal called a criminal, you will have a problem? That the person might even do you.
That's why it's a vice. It's one of the social vices because
So it's a very
don't-
But due to some female gender today, they are proud of the hookup than drink. I'm still saying it. Some of them are proud of because there is this guest house that they opened around December time in a community I won't mention. Then some ladies from that community, they were fighting other hookup girls that came there and said, are you not aware that we are the ones to dominate this particular guest house?
Man, nobody.
See, they are not even like being ashamed. This is my reality. People will be like, give me the what kind.
I should be ashamed, but that's it.
That is the truth. They were proud telling those girls that before they close their eyes and open, that people should disappear. They are the ones to dominate here. But they are not aware that we are living in.
I suppose the spiritual activities operate majorly on social medias. Like I was reading something some time ago where they were saying they have groups. Some people out and register with certain amounts. And see, like, you register dating that right. It's like a business. They have
Let me just be sincere to you.
they have sugar. I was thinking and how you operate is okay. Someone picked you from one of the groups and then you talk with the person on phone or chat with the some people design those sites. Some people design those sites.
For instance, now you see there are some people that are professional in hookups. They don't stand on the road. They don't need to go to where they're not invited. They drop their numbers on air. That's
He made the
site. They have sugar mommy site. That's those that needs people that are aged. Do you understand? They tell me sugar mommies. Do you understand? Then they have underaged. Like these days, you see children of 16, 17, 15, 14.
yes.
Being into hookup, and ask myself, what are they even looking?
what name should we give to those that is patronizing them? Because
You know they pray if they sell it. We don't even call people, they pray every day.
Because I've come encounter with what are they calling them? This spiritualist, female spiritualist. What are they? Prophetess. Is it prophetess? Is the one them? Okay. She said that somebody came to her chamber saying that she doesn't see customers these days.
Wait.
She was saying it in a salon, just like I work it to make. Some of them are proud of what they are doing. That she needs, the woman now told her that I need cleansing. Okay, do you understand? So the woman was even proudly telling us that she have to take the lady to a nearby stream, to wash that and to bath her, or that she'll be getting customer. And thereafter, she came to testify that since after the cleansing,
It's working.
she's getting client.
No, no.
So you find out that people are proud of what they're doing. Sometimes you be like, you be pitying them. Maybe this person is into this because of the poor family background, or because the person did not see somebody to help her and all that. But these days, we find out that people are doing it on purpose.
Yes.
It's a choice now. Like, when you are doing it on purpose, they don't even need help. They feel like,
When you look out like this, when in the future time you check, you find out that those people you are doing the hookup, like those your clients, they will end up not marrying any of the hookup girls. They will look for in fact, some of them go to the extreme of looking for a virgin to marry.
Before Uncle, let me just tell you one thing. That's not me practice cage a barren match.